Alright, we're looking at segments of a secant. So what this means is that we have two secants that meet on the outside. So it would look something like this. So what we have here, A, B, C, D, and our formula would look like this. Segments of a secant. It would be A times A plus B equals C, the outside, times C plus D. So essentially, you always start with multiplying the outside first. A, you can notice that's A. Then you have to add both of them up. So you multiply that. And if you look, we do the same exact thing for the other side. Multiply the outside segment, C, by the, where's my other color? 1, 2, 3, 4, D. Alright, that's our formula. We're going to try it out with a simple example first, and then we will do a harder one. Alright, here is our first example. So we have the segment of 9, 6, and then we have 5x. Alright, first I'm going to color code it before we plug it in to the formula. We have 9 right here, then we have our B right here, then we have right here, this is our D, and then we have R. So I'm going to verbalize this formula, then we're going to fill it in. So what this is saying is the outside segment, part of the segment, so the outside part of the segment is multiplied by the entire secant. Entire segment. And it's equal to the other side. But essentially what we're doing is the outside part of the segment, 9, it's going to be multiplied by the entire segment of 9 plus 6. And again, you would do the same for this. Okay? So let's try this problem out. Okay. So we have 9 times 9 plus 6 equals 5 times 5 plus x. Alright, so I don't need to distribute here because I know 9 plus 6 is 15. So we have 9 times 15 is equal to, distribute, you get right here 25. Then right here you get plus 5x. 9 times 15, 135, equals 25 plus 5x. Then you subtract by 25, you get 110 equals 5x. And they divide it by 5, get 22 as your answer. So x equals 22. Alright, that's an easy example. Let's do a harder one. Okay, let's do one more of these. What's a harder one here? So right here we have 3, then we have x plus 2, Then we have x plus 1, x minus 1. Again, you're going to multiply 3 by the entire segment. So 3 times the entire segment, and so on and so forth. Alright, so what this is essentially saying is that it's going to be a times a plus b is equal to c times c plus d. So that would be right there, right there. Then we have b, sorry, green. And then we have right here yellow. And then orange. You can just plug these into the equation and go from there. So we have right here 3 times 3 plus x plus 2 equals x plus 1, and then we have to do x plus 1 plus x minus 1. You can see x plus 1, that's our yellow, and our x minus 1 is our orange that we dictated earlier. Alright? So from here, let's simplify the parentheses first. So now we're at 3 times 3 plus 2 is 5. Let's just put in descending order. So it's x plus 5 equals x plus 1. Let's fix this. We have 2x. 1 minus 1 is 0. So that's what we have here. Now we can distribute. So what we have here is 3x, then you have plus 15 equals, distribute the x, you get 2x squared, distribute the 1, you get, what is that going to be, 2x. Alright, from here, I'm going to subtract the 2x over. So what we do is subtract 2x, get x plus 15 equals 2x squared. Oh, looks like we got a quadratic we need to work with. Alright, so we have right here, this is equal to 2x squared minus x minus 15. If you can recall, I don't think any of your homework problems will have any of this, but multiply the leading coefficient by the constant, what multiplies to 30 and adds up to negative x. That would give me 6 and 5, I believe. Yeah. So we would do it as negative 6, positive 5. So, from here, we have 2x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 15. Group it. You have right here 2x, x minus 3. And then here, you're going to group that. You pull out a 5. So you pull out a 5. Plus 5, x minus 3, then you get 2x plus 5, x minus 3, equals 0, equals 0. From here, we have to make sure our answer is positive. So if we focus on just this part, x can equal 3, or 0 equals 2x plus 5, negative 5 equals 2x. So negative 2.5 equals x as well. And we know that's not going to work because if you look over here, that is, what's it called? It's going to be a negative, so this can't be a solution. So your only solution here is x equals 3. And before I conclude, don't sweat this part. I don't think your homework will have anything this difficult. No. But it's a good thing to see because you are going to be expected to know how to do this type of stuff for the ACT, ACT. All right, there you go. We just have one more thing left.